The Axarquia region. The Axarquia region is one of the regions with the most identity and traditional character in Andalusia. Along the length of its coastline there are important tourist complexes which adjoin the Granada coastline in a landscape of rugged cliffs of up to 200 meters in height, from which the Sierra Almijara falls into the embrace of the sea. Spread throughout the interior of the region are a multitude of Mediterranean towns with Mudéjar influences. Their whitewashed houses with red-tiled roofs and ornate facades with 1,000 pot plants decorate the narrow and winding streets. The territory as a whole has a huge potential in terms of tourism resources, which are present in all of their different facets. The Axarquia region is located in the easternmost part of the province and is the region with the largest number of municipalities. It consists of a balmy coastal zone and an interior which reaches as far as the mountain ranges which mark the boundary with the lands of Granada. In the space of only a few kilometers, you can find a huge variety of landscapes and microclimates. Running from north to northwest, it is defended by a succession of 9 different ranges, which together comprise the longest mountain chain in Malaga. Those of Alhama, Tejeda y Almijara, the last along this border, have been declared a natural park. Within this park is the Pico De La Maroma, the highest point in the province. Its Mediterranean woodland with various small waterways of crystalline water provides a habitat for numerous species such as the mountain goat. These ranges are linked with the Maro Cliffs on the coast. The olive groves of the north, from which the magnificent Verdial olive oil is produced, the vineyards and raisin estates on the raisin route, tropical crops on the sun route, its coastal ambience combining tourism and tradition, and the Mudéjar ruins in many of its towns, offer a unique and unforgettable contrast of landscapes. The Axarquia region comprises 31 towns, a territory which travellers can discover and enjoy by following 5 different routes. The wine route visits the towns of Algarrobo, Sayalonga, Competa, Canillas de Albaida, Torrox, Nerja, and Frigiliana. The Axarquia region is best known for its sweet wine, although other wines are also produced with a dry palate, and even some liqueurs. Some of the highlights for visitors include the Moriscan Quarter in Frigiliana, the structure of the streets of Canillas de Albaida and Competa, the round cemetery of Sayalonga, the caves of Nerja, the hermitage of Algarrobo, and the coastal development of Torrox. The sun and avocado route is comprised of the towns of Rincón de la Victoria, Macharavillaya, Vélez Málaga, Benamocarra, Iznate, and Benamargosa. The excellent climate of the zone, flanked by the Vélez and Benamargosa rivers, enables the cultivation of avocados, mangoes, guavas, papayas, custard apples, and lychees, bringing a taste of the exotic and faraway destinations within our national borders. Important sites include the Bezmiliana Castle in El Rincón, the whitewashed streets of Macharavillaya, the monuments of Vélez, the Moscatel grapes of Iznate, the musical tradition of Benamocarra, and the balconies laden with flowers in Benamargosa. The Mudéjar route takes in the towns of Arenas, Archez, Salares, Cedella, and Canillas de Aceituno. La Axarquia is a mountainous region, and following the Reconquest, it harboured an important population of Mudéjars, whether Moriscans or converts. The Christians reused and Christianized the existing constructions and respected their urban layout. Good examples of this are the minarets of Archez, Salares, Daimalos, and Curumbela, and the streets of Cedella, Arenas, and Canillas de Aceituno. The raisin route includes the towns of Moclinejo, Almachar, El Borje, Cutar, Comares, and Totalan. The cultivation of grapes of the Moscatel variety and their subsequent conversion into raisins is carried out in the central zone of the region, resulting in fruit of incomparable sweetness which can be seen hanging to dry along the way. Other highlights include the cellar in Moclinejo, the streets and the museum of Almachar, the ornithological park in El Borje, the Arabian fountain in Cutar, the striking white town of Totalan, and finally the views of Comares, the balcony of La Axarquia. The route of olive oil and mountains passes through the localities of Viñuela, Alcaucín, Periana, Alfarnatejo, Alfarnate, Colmena, and Rio Gordo. This route leads you into the heart of the Axarquia region and passes near the flanks of the ranges which mark the limits of the province to the north, thereby connecting with the natural park of Los Montes de Málaga. Also worth discovering is the Marsh of La Viñuela, the fountain with 5 jets in Alcaucín, the olive oil and peaches of Periana, the inn of Alfarnate, the simplicity of Alfarnatejo, the procession of Rio Gordo during Holy Week, and the cold meats of Colmena. This is the Axarquia region, a natural treasure which begins on the eastern Costa del Sol and which has managed to conserve the essence of its towns and the legacy of its cultures, yet without renouncing a process of development based on quality tourist services.